Do a mic check.
Check.
We are good to go.
Alrighty.
Alright guys, so welcome back to 7 Days to Die. I am Ninja Andrew, and with me is the wonderful and fabulous
Ninja Misty.
Woot! You're a water Pokemon type. Woot!
Great.
We're back to play some more 7 Days to Die, guys. So I'm gonna jump in it, and then we'll get some stuff done. Woot! I'll check comments. Good morning, Rye. And good morning,
Good
Thomas.
morning.
Woot.
Good morning, fellas.
Welcome back. Rye says he doesn't feel so well. Hope you're okay. Hope you're not sick.
I hope you feel better. I can empathize. My throat's sore.
Dang it. You're not getting sick, are you, Misty?
I think it's just allergies.
You know, not before the con. Man.
Oh, God. Well, it was this time last year. You know,
Yeah.
sick as a dog.
And King Kind. Hey, what's going on, peeps? What's going on, Montoya?
Hello,
Boom.
Montoya.
You can see our base. Just barely started adding concrete up onto the second floor now. Start reinforcing all that. We gotta put some new walls in at some point. And I made a little sign for our garage. Woot! 'Cause we're dope like that. Yeah. It's Thursday, guys.
Oh,
my
dopey.
God. Yes, exactly. Misty understands.
Speaking of that, did you see the video clip on like the Disney cruise where Dopey fell off like the second balcony onto Goofy?
Ooh, that's not good.
And it was either Chip or Dale like went over to check on him. I'm assuming that he's okay, but it wasn't like a massive fall, but it was enough that it would, you know, to like break your arm or something.
Man, that sucks. Gotta be careful, Disney Cruise Lines, especially, okay, like, just in general, mascots' costumes, probably not, like, the most safe things in the world, because, like, you restrict your vision, you put this giant wobbly thing on top of you that's gonna throw you off balance, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And you put on some sort of constrictive, restrictive little costume, and it's just a recipe for...
And then you get on a ship.
Yeah, okay, there you go. There we go. Let's add in an unstable surface to stand on.
And then you have to dance around like a monkey.
Oh, yeah. I thought they whistled.
Oh, you got sick from pool water, right?
Oh. Gotta watch out for that, man. Don't drink the pool water. Also, don't go in the pool water. Oh, God. But, sorry to hear that. Hope you get better.
Hope you get to feeling better.
You know? Because that can be definitely rough. Getting over sore throats and clogged up stuffy heads and all that kind of... So this week, guys, we're mostly just going to be working on rebuilding the base. We've only got a few days left now until day 56, when we will have to do more craziness in order to survive. We're just going to pretty much go around and reinforce our base.
Sounds reasonable. Oh, goodness. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Well, the Comcast guy just texted me, and could it be any more vague? I'll be over there sometime today. Oh, wonderful.
Hey, baby, I'll be over there sometime today.
Oh,
Hey.
oh goodness. Let me text him back really quick.
Totally.
He's totally gonna come while I'm like cutting the grass and at my most disgusting.
Sounds hot.
No.
Aw.
No.
Aw. I've seen you when you're hot and sweaty, Misty. It's pretty dang sexy.
Really? When we were cleaning out my garage.
Pretty much, right?
Oh goodness.
I'm glad you remember.
I do, because you were like allergic to the state of Georgia.
Yeah. True, man.
And it was all concentrated in my garage.
Oh god. Good times, Misty, good times.
Yeah. Oh goodness. It's so funny. It's like you come for vacation. It's like, hey, we're gonna remove my microwave and rewire my kitchen.
That was fun, man. I like doing that, you know. It's like stuff that
We got
needed to
a
be
fair
done.
amount of stuff accomplished. Yeah. You need to come back. I need help.
That's right. I'm down. Homie G. We should start a GoFundMe page for like Andrew to like be with Misty all the time.
Wait a second.
We'll start like a morning TV or a morning like show, right? Where it's like we come on and we like are set up behind one of those like crafting counters or whatever. Hi,
Oh my god.
buddy.
We're gonna dig a hole out back for you to sleep in.
I'd be down with the hole.
Oh god.
Show me to your hole, Misty. I mean,
Really? Really? Come on now. You need to apologize for that you're out of line. Like, way far out of line, Andrew. Like, I'm not kidding.
I'm sorry, Misty.
You're not, but you will be.
I just see the jokes, and I can't resist.
Sometimes you just need to let this pass right on by.
Probably. Oh god.
Seeing so dark the floor is.
What's that?
I was talking about Rye's comment. I don't know if he's commenting on what you're doing or like he's about to pass out.
Jesus. Don't die, right? Get to the hospital. But yes, the floor is dark because it's wet concrete. Once it dries, it'll look like this. So, it's a little timing thing.
It's butt ugly until it dries, and then it's just ugly.
Pretty much. I'm glad you guys are getting the hang of it.
Well, see, Rye, we have to make sure that you're not, like, seeing the lights or anything.
You know?
We need to call somebody.
Look at all the pretty stars everywhere.
Oh, goodness.
Do you see the little birdie?
It's great.
Oh, God. But, you know, I worry about stuff like that with Misty all the time. Like, silly stuff.
You mean overreacting mother?
Yes, I'm Misty's mother. I worry about her. I get concerned. And I let her know.
I don't know why, because, like,
I know,
clearly
right?
I've got it all locked down.
Boom.
Stabbing myself. Multiple times since you've known me.
I'll like specifically tell Misty, like, don't go and injure yourself now. Don't go cut yourself. And then she'll tell me like a week later, she'll be like, oh man, Andrew, I cut my hand and it's terrible. I'll be like, when did you cut your hand? And she'll be like, when you told me not to.
Now, I believe there's just a tiny bit of over-exaggeration.
A tiny bit, but it's generally true, right? That's like a
No.
general. Oh, okay. Oh god. Misty's totally not covering for anything.
Whatever.
Oh god, but we have fun together. I just, don't have your lawnmower explode and the blade go flying out and,
Really? Things that I would never think of. Andrew is great at, like, you'll never think of saying. Andrew and my mom, I think they're kindred spirits on some
right.
level. Because the most improbable doom scenario, you'll be like, oh, I'm going to go do this. And they'll be like, well, somebody could drive up, abduct you, put you in a hole in their basement, and, make you rub the lotion on your skin. And you're just like, really?
Yeah, Misty.
Because I would have never thought that.
What is your whole escape strategy? You gotta have one, in case he shows up.
I'm gonna take the dog and refuse to give it back until I'm rescued by the FBI.
Boom. There you go.
You watched the movie.
It's true.
Well, I think, also, if, let's say somebody was lowering their pet down to you, and they're going to be holding onto that rope pretty tightly because they care
Right,
about
hold
this
them down
pet,
into
then
it.
you might
Oh,
be
yeah.
able to pull the rope really hard.
Only problem is that it's like, if you're stuck in the hole,
Then
And
you're
you-
both stuck in the hole.
and you don't have a way to get out of said hole, yeah, that's the real problem. Because it's like, what are you going to do once his dead body's down in there? And, like, disturbing thoughts of using dude's body to fashion tools to get out.
I'm going to make a bone shiv.
Yeah, exactly. Hey man, I'm gonna make like bone staircase or bone, stick him in between the bricks or something, right? And make myself.
But how did he get out of the hole when he dug it?
I had some sort of pulley system or something.
Had a ladder down in there, maybe? I don't know.
Some sort of.
I would have
genius.
to assess said hole to figure out possible escape routes.
You don't want to like go climbing up by like your fingernails and like
Hell, if I had to, like.
But like if the walls get really slippery or hard to climb higher up, it's gonna not be nice.
And I wonder, I don't know. Depends on how far the sides of the hole are from each other. It's like I wonder if you could somehow angle yourself up in there. And how deep it is, because, I'm taller than average.
Right. You don't.
I don't plan on being in anybody's basement hole, by the way.
You don't fit his profile for.
Well, Buffalo Bill isn't real. I hope. But yeah, well, see, the first thing is I would never fall for somebody's ploy of, oh hey, I'm crippled, can you help me get this thing into my creepy, rapist van? So
Take my
I'm
good
already
hand.
yeah, I'm already suspicious at that point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a good movie though.
It's a disturbing movie.
And I like OG Manhunter too.
Yeah, man, the
That was a good
book,
one,
scary as all get out.
you know. No, you get out. Oh, good.
Well, right, I'm glad that your stomach feels better. And Thomas, I'm glad that you're entertained and or possibly disturbed by the events of this morning.
How did we get on the topic of... Oh, God. Oh, God, what are we doing?
Well, we were talking about you
Yes.
being my mother. Coming up with the worst possible
Yes.
scenarios. And my mother totally thinks that I'm either going to be killed in a drive-by when I'm out walking,
snap.
or like somebody's going to abduct me.
Okay, no more walking.
And I mean, I guess it's a fair assessment. It is Metro Atlanta. There are a lot of shootings, but well, I mean, you know, my neighbors when I lived before I moved here, they were murdered, triple homicide. By their son, but you know.
That's why you've got lots of guns, Misty. Because you're an American. American. Yes. Okay, so that's making concrete mix here, making cement here, and I need some cobblestone frames. I'll have to look and see if I have them upstairs. Maybe they're in the wood box. No. Okay. Leave that for a second. Cobblestone angled. Okay, looks like I don't have any, so I'll have to make some more. What's your favorite, like, serial killer movie, Misty?
Oh, goodness.
We want suggestions.
It would probably, well, it's probably going to be Silence of the Lambs, though.
There you go. It is a
good
movie.
But Mark Harmon did and I think it was like a made-for-TV movie on Ted Bundy.
Okay.
That was pretty disturbing. Yeah. I've read more books on serial killers than I've watched movies.
Sure. There you go.
Like I read a book on the Zodiac Killer.
Okay.
That was disturbing.
I can see that.
Oh, Montoya. Oh goodness, we've all been subject to the perils of autocorrects.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that your shish kebab was good.
Yes, we wouldn't want that other kind.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh.
Really had a concrete already? Jesus.
Well, you know how that goes. One minute you have the stuff you need, the next minute
It's all gone.
you need to go farm for
right?
16 days in a row. Well, hello, Richard Ward. How the heck have you been?
Hey, Richard. Long time no see, man. Seen you've been playing some Destiny and some Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Oh god, I hate this. Those dang cobblestone frame, like the thing that's glitched where you can't see them anymore.
Ah.
I hate that. It's so frustrating.
Hopefully that's something that they will get worked out.
Right? Okay. So don't want to do too much there. So the look of our base is going to be changing slightly here.
To
accommodate the new walls. And new structure. I'm basically putting in like stuff so that we can be protected from the bees while we fight.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Sure. And Rye, Andrew, remember yesterday in Hawken when we killed the other team?
Oh,
Hello,
I didn't even
Lindsay.
notice that we were playing together, but nice that you were in there. I didn't, like, I wasn't paying attention yesterday. I was just listening to music and playing. But nice job, man. Which map was it? Because that might...
And Richard,
Go
long
ahead.
time. Oh, go ahead, long time. It's been Andrew. Been good. Just got a job at 3. You don't have the PS4 at the moment anymore. Oh, dang it, Richard, what
Oh,
happened?
dang it.
And going to join the army.
I heard, man.
Be
like,
safe, Richard.
Be safe, yeah. And we hope that that goes well for you, honestly, you know?
And then Rye said, put a prison fence. Montoya said, I'll probably get a huge prank my way, but I have to tell you guys. Oh, are you telling Kimmy's secrets? Dish for us, Montoya.
Right.
And Lindsay put a prison fence. And Rye said Frontline was the map.
Okay. It's a fun game, though, isn't it, Ryan? Like, it's not bad for what it is. It reminds me of the old Transformers games, actually. It's pretty good, pretty good. Oh, God.
Richard, when are you going to join the army?
Or have you already joined?
Or do you know yet?
Signed the papers and now you're just waiting for the news. They wouldn't let me in the army, that's for sure. My eyesight is terrible and my feet are flat, so I can't march for extended periods without getting.
So you're saying you're 4F?
Yes, I'm bucked and fried and what are the other two? Fubar?
That's enough. Oh, Andrew.
But, you know, like, I've looked down the, you know what I mean, the sights of a gun before and been like, where's the front blade sight? Oh, I just can't see it.
Aw.
Yeah. Gotta get me that.
Oh no,
scope
Montoya.
action.
Like 3 months ago, Kim fell face first into dog poop.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Did you guys get it on camera and post it to YouTube? Oh.
Oh, that's terrible. That reminds me, you know the one where the girls are like sticking their butts up on the electric fence?
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking that. It's hilarious.
And then the one falls forward into the cow poop.
Man, you guys could have made some YouTube gold.
She's gonna kill you, Montoya.
Now we do know all the secrets.
And Rice says, okay, this might... Okay, wait. Two things. First, he said not to brag, but he has a better mech.
I see.
And... Okay, I know this might sound stupid, but are most Canadians flat-footed?
No. Most Canadians who are part of my family.
And then Thomas said...
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
It's a genetics thing. You know, my uncles had it. I think my dad, it doesn't have it as bad as I do, but, like, I have, like, size 14 feet, and they're, like, they lay flat on the ground.
Thomas said they let people with flat feet in, at least they did when he joined the military 6 years ago.
Oh, God. But I can't march in boots, man. Like, it's not just like a, oh, if I, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, they would have, I'm like the horse that has to be put down, right? Have you ever seen, what is it, Canadian Bacon? And they have the American, like, tactical team come in to go and raid the CN Tower. And, like, one of the guys goes and, like, stubs his toe on a rock, and the other guy comes over and looks like he's going to help him, and then he shoots him.
Perfect.
It's like, I'm that guy. I'm the guy who's, like, holding up the squad, you know?
And if you could check chat, I've got to answer a message really quick.
Sure thing.
Text message.
Yes. Okay. Woot. Oh, God. Very nice. Lindsay is on day 4. Good luck, Lindsay. Try to make a forge. You gotta get a short iron pipe and some clay. You can make bellows, and then once you've made the bellows, then you can make the forge, and then you can put your iron in it, put your stone in it, and you can make more stuff to reinforce your base. Kingkind, the reaction was so hilarious I couldn't stop laughing for like 3 days. Boom!
I bet she appreciated that.
There we go. Okay, Rice says he's 20% Canadian and he's flat-footed. I would... How are you 20% Canadian? Do you have 5 parents? How does that work? Or okay. Maybe...
That's great, Andrew.
Maybe like the grandparents were both Canadian or something, and then the parents are not. So like, grandparents would each count for percentage each, but then if they're both put together, then that. I'm trying to figure it out. Put some more stone in the forges. Let's just split that 1,000 down. Do like that. Okay. Let that go. And like that's what I'm doing right there, Lindsay. Like once you've built your forge, you come in and you got to put the materials here with some fuel and turn it on, and then it'll fill up each of these categories with materials, and then you can use those to make all this stuff. So you probably need to make like an anvil first, like I did here, so that then you can make
And the
things
bellows.
like nails and forged iron, forged steel. You can use to build wooden or metal doors and hatches and reinforcements and stuff. So hopefully that helps. Take some more concrete. Boom. You'll have to tell me how I'm doing on our reinforcing here. And this is a visual glitch, guys. Like that, what I just placed there, it's supposed to have like a wooden frame kind of looking box, but they did an update a couple days ago and it screwed it up, so you can't see the texture for that anymore. So it's just invisible, because that's helpful.
Very.
You know. Holy Jesus. Gotta get ourselves some iron. Dang it. Maybe I'll go out and do that. Before I do too much more here. Because we are gonna need it. And like what you see that I'm doing here, guys, if you're trying to build really strong defenses for your base, instead of making wood frames with wood, which you can do, make cobblestone frames. Make those and go and collect clay and stone, and use the clay and stone to make cobblestone rocks, like I have here. Because it's cheaper overall to build this, and it's also stronger than wood will be. Because like this cobblestone, like if I try to break it here, it's good for 1500, and that's just clay, stone, and the frames in order to make it. And then you can upgrade it directly to concrete. Whereas if it's the wood, you gotta upgrade it all the way up to like high level metal before it'll let you do that to it. So this is just, it's cheaper and easier. But I will check comments as well here in a second. I'm just going to finish upgrading these posts. Alright, should be good to go for now. Let's see what all I've got on me. Okay. So I need to go out and get more iron, guys. So I'm just going to put down all my junk. Put on some more cement. So it's doing something while I'm gone. Oops. Okay. So there we go. I guess make sure that eating enough food. I think we need to do some hunting.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try to empty out my inventory of all unnecessary things before I go on this trip. It's not that much that I'm carrying that's like completely unnecessary, but yeah, I don't need to be carrying the frames anymore. Or the jars. Everything else, I probably don't need the shotgun. Leave that upstairs. Okay, so I'm gonna close up shop here. Head out for materials. Oops. Need the wrench. In case we come across anything. Alright. Oops. Actually, there we go. Alright. Okay guys, so heading out. And what are you up to, Misty?
I'm just going back to the house. Are you gonna check comments?
Yes. Okay. Okay, so... And... Atomicos Gaming... He means 15%, but one side comes from... Okay, nice, nice. And where are you guys now, or what's the other percentage? Boom. And Montoya says, I know she's going to get back at me with this one, but she won't get me. Boom.
She might.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, Thomas, no worries. We understand. You got meetings to go to. Woot. Alright, headed out.
I've just got to empty my inventory, so I'm going back to do that.
Totally. Oh, yeah. Must be a crawler somewhere around there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go like around to the south of Dyersville. And I'm going to head along the burnt biome to the west. Because that's the like one major direction that I haven't really gone on too much to look for stones out here.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah. I guess I could kill some big rocks, but I'll wait. Oh man, tell me about it, Rye. It's not easy to run, shoes aren't made for you, boots aren't made for you. It's like, it's rough. It's okay, Montoya. You don't have to tell us your secrets.
What kind of secrets?
Oh god, well, you can
Hang on,
read
I'll...
it. Yeah.
Is it gross?
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
There you go.
Oh, Montoya. Oh, my goodness. I don't even want to know how that happened.
Yep.
It's disturbing.
Well, you've seen the video of the lady online with the ice cream cone, right?
I don't want to think about it. No.
Okay.
No, I haven't. And I don't want to, so don't send it to me.
Yeah, don't search it. Don't look for it, guys.
No.
It's terrible.
No. No. I don't want to know.
Woot. It's true, right? You know?
I have the opposite problem. I have a super high arch in my foot.
You know? Because you have purdy feet.
Oh, Lord.
Boom.
They're dainty.
That's right.
They are. For my height.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Don't call you Ninja Princess Misty for nothing.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm kind of curious too, Montoya. How does it feel to be flat-footed?
Just imagine that, like, your feet are like pancakes. So when you put them down on the ground, they kind of slap. And then make it extremely painful. And there you go.
Well, that sounds like lots of fun.
Yeah.
Did it make your back hurt?
Oh, it's probably screwed up all kinds of things. You know what I mean? Back, my shins, you know. Growing up and whatnot. Go. Finding a decent amount of rocks out here at least, so that's always good.
That's good. Are all three forges going for a purpose?
You can probably turn them off now, because I didn't have any more stone to put in them.
Gotcha. Probably gonna have to get some more coal unless we have some stashed somewhere.
There's 1,000 coal in the box next to the forges. I just break it
Gotcha.
up and put it in at like 200 pieces at a time to each
For
set.
sure.
You know what I mean? So that way we don't burn it all. It does burn like twice as long as I think it does, though. So it doesn't take a lot for you to do quite a bit of work with it.
Okay.
You know? You could probably put in 100, you know, and still get everything done that you want to get done, and then, you know. Okay, so let's scrap that. Take our new one. Go. Oh wow.
What's up?
Uh-oh. Well, basically the universe has disappeared. You'll get to look at it on my screen.
Uh-oh. I think I need to work out some things.
Some bugs, yep. And apparently I can't even see these rocks. Oh, there we go. Okay, just gonna leave that alone. Do you want to invite me back to the game? I'm just gonna quit out real quick.
Sure.
Hopefully reloading it will fix that.
So what was this person talking about in chat? About console people? Like,
You
what?
know, just some douche trying to make some sort of comment, you know what I mean? It's like, whatever.
I didn't realize that we were struck.
And the only person struggling there is that dude to try and come up with a freaking comment. Like, oh my god. Like, really, bro? Alright.
Okay, so I sent you an invite.
Sounds good.
And I'm sure there's so many more advanced things now as far as like inserts for shoes and things that weren't available, you know, before, that maybe alleviate some of the symptoms.
Did you watch that video I sent you yesterday on genetics?
I don't think I watched anything you sent yesterday because I didn't have time.
Watch them all, Misty. They're all awesome.
Oh my
But the
goodness.
one on genetics is actually pretty intense. It's from that, I can't remember what the channel is. It's like In a Nutshell or something is the name of their okay, now I can see the world again. But basically with In a Nutshell, they kind of try to describe stuff as best as they can and have good animations. Like, it's one of those good sort of sciencey kind of channels. But
Sure.
just basically talking about, it's a new development in genetic research and the ability to do genetic manipulation, that they figured out that there's a way that, like, very precisely and very easily edits your genetic code. So it's basically using, I think it's like something from a bacterium or something from a virus or something, that, like, it was a defense mechanism of that thing that they've now turned into an editing tool. And basically with that editing tool, like, maybe not right now, but maybe within our lifetimes, this is going to be the thing that's going to change everything. Because this now, like, will allow you to custom edit your baby, custom edit your own genetics, because they can take your own DNA, change it slightly to, you know, take this thing into account, and then you can, like, fix your whole system using this thing. So, like, the video, they're comparing it to, like, if somebody had told you, you know what I mean, like 60 years ago, computers are going to take off. They're going to be huge. You know what I mean? You're going to have the internet. Everybody's going to be connected. You're going to have a phone that's like as powerful, more powerful than supercomputers now. People would have, you know, maybe looked at you like you're like, yeah, sure, you know what I mean? We'll see, right? This is a similar advancement they're saying in the genetics field, where it's like the things that are going to come out of this are going to be so significant and so, you know, potentially life-changing and world-changing that it's like things are no longer going to be the same potentially for us. Like, so my flat feet, for instance, in the future, you might actually be able to go, they'll take some blood, they'll tell you, come back in a week, they give you an injection, and your flat feet turn into proper feet.
I'm sure that wouldn't be painful.
Well, I don't think it's like a matter of pain. It would probably just feel like you know when your body is healing?
You would if your foot was restructuring itself, you would feel it.
Potentially, you know what I mean? But it's like if it's a slow...
As a medical professional, you would feel it.
It depends on how fast it's going, though, right? Like, if it would probably hurt, you know what I mean? I would agree that it would probably hurt while it was happening, but, you know, it might not be that intense of a pain. We'll see what they can come up with.
Have you ever had bone pain? Like, honest to God, bone pain?
What if the first injection I get is one that takes away my ability to feel pain and be injured? What if it's like something that gives me like diamond skin? Boom.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Think of that, Misty?
Don't think that's gonna happen. And pain is a protective mechanism, so I don't think you'd want your pain response to go away. But just saying.
Can't I turn it into like something that makes me feel awesome instead of bad?
No.
Oh.
You must suffer.
Shit.
Suffer. There you go, Montoya. Hakuna Matata, Andrew. And why, yes, you did miss the Horde. Yesterday.
That was yesterday, yes. It was kind of a mixed day. We had the running around for a day and then the Horde for the second part of it.
The Horde that lagged out the game and would never end.
Right? Where's the hole I just dug? Oh well, if I can't find it, I'm gonna have to drop this anyways, but I thought it was around here. Oh, there he goes. Nice job, zombie. Oh, everybody's gonna jump in the hole. Let's see. Let's just do that. And run. Holy cow, there's like nitrate stuff all over the place here. Leave me alone, zombie lady. I don't like you. I have another like 500 coal as well that I've managed to find out here. Not seeing a lot of food though.
I got one deer and some eggs.
You got one what, dear? Oh god.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
And hello, Darren. Just forego the correction and get upgrades. Oh, there you go.
Pretty much, right? Like that's what we're going to be looking at is like if somebody can make it possible so that you can say breathe underwater, you know, go down to the local convenience store and check out the panel of upgrades that you can get for yourself. Here.
Well, now wait a second.
This is the potential of what we're looking at. You know what I mean? Like get better eyesight. instead of going and seeing like lots of classes there, it's gonna be like a thing where it's like, oh, go to your doctor and get your injection and have perfect eyesight.
Well, you can kind of do that now with laser correction.
Right, but this would be like without having to cut into your eyes or anything.
Sure.
Right. Sweet. Then I could join the military. Sure.
You'd be too old.
Pretty much. What's that?
But if they could renew you.
That's right. That's what, like, that's where, like, who do you think wants to get this technology? You know what I mean? Why do you think, like, and the real thing is that China's going for it faster than we are. So you might start to see things like, you know, genetic tourism, where it's like you go to China, you get your makeover, you come back and you're like, you know, hey, I'm 25 again, hey. It's possible, you know. So we'll just have to wait and see. Everybody, like here's the plan, okay? Just survive. Don't die, okay? The longer you can survive, the closer we'll get to a point where we can either fix you genetically or turn us all into robots, whichever comes first. Woot. And dang gummit, if something ever happens, we're gonna try to bring you back. Herp, herp.
Well, I'm gonna go back into the base because I'm freezing to death because it's raining.
Yeah.
Again. Darren, I wish we could jet ski down the river. Dang it.
That would be nice. They have talked about adding boats into the game as something that they would like to pursue, like even if it's just like a small little like paddle boat.
Sure.
That you can use.
And Riley Horde was very, very hard mode.
I think it was wasn't it hard on Adventure?
Oh no, it was high. It was high. It wasn't very high because of the problem we had the last time. We'd had the very high. Yeah.
Alright, not doing too bad here on the inventory. There we go, we got Mr. Deer. Let's see if we can get him. As long as Mr. Deer doesn't go running into Mr. Bear, we should be fine there.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a little bit. I hope I'm not getting sick.
Oh dang it, Missy, not right before the con.
I'm telling you, it was like the sickness minion hacking all over the place at Panera.
You know?
Snorkeling their snotty nose everywhere. Like, thanks,
shit.
lady. We all want your disease, thanks. But maybe delicious Mexican soup will heal me.
I hope so.
Yeah. Or maybe I can just sweat it out mowing the lawn.
Right?
Or die. Just depending.
Alright, there
Well, I
you
will see that
go.
I think it's kind of glitchy at the moment, and it just kept. And even yesterday, it lagged us out like really, really heavily. Kind of what I'd say about halfway through the horde,
Yeah.
and we had to quit out of the game. And yeah, it was just.
I think they need to do some performance patches.
Oh, there you go, Montoya. You saw a guy whose chin deeply resembled Peter Griffin's chin.
Boom. That's actually kind of disturbing. Do you know what Peter Griffin's chin looks like, Misty?
Yes, I've seen you've seen the guy that looks like Peter Griffin and sounds like him. Have you ever seen that guy? He was at Dragon Con last year.
That is hilarious. He totally looks like Peter Griffin and like sounds.
He
like
sounds
him
like him too. Yeah, he was at Con last year.
That's funny. You're reminding me of that for sure.
And Montoya, I did see the idiot who was climbing Trump Tower with suction cups.
Good lord.
Honestly.
Yeah. Why can't you
Because
use
that's what
your
the police
bare
need to be
hands
doing.
like a crazy Russian dude? Again.
But it's like that's what fire and rescue and need to be dealing with is some idiot.
Right. That's what we pay our taxes for, man. Come on now.